Hi, English 9B. Let's talk about adjectives and comparisons. So when you compare something, you compare one person or a thing with another. So use the comparative form of the adjective. Rob is taller than John. Rob and John are being compared. Rob is taller. My dog is smarter than yours. The comparative form is made in two ways. For short adjectives like calm or slow, add er to the ending. Calm becomes calmer, happy becomes happier, slow becomes slower, bright becomes brighter. For longer adjectives like the word delicious, use the word more in front of it. More delicious, more gracious. Most adjectives ending in full or ous form the comparative with the word more. More thoughtful, more gracious. Definition. When you compare a person or a thing with all others of its kind, use the superlative form of the adjective. In fact, whenever you compare a person or a thing with more than one other person or thing, use the superlative. So, for example, Lynn is the tallest person in the class. So, of all the students in the class, Lynn is the tallest. The tiger seems to be the most ferocious animal in the zoo. Of all the animals in the zoo, the tiger is most ferocious. The superlative form of adjectives is made by adding est or using the word most. For an adjective that takes er in the comparative, change it to est for the superlative. For those that use more to form the comparative, use most. So if we're looking at the adjective full, the comparative form is fuller and the superlative form is fullest. Dim becomes dimmer to dimmest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Practical, more practical, most practical. And courageous becomes more courageous or most courageous. Let's take a look at this exercise. My suitcase is heavier than yours. We're comparing two suitcases, so we're using the comparative form. 2, it was warmer in Texas than in Florida. We're comparing Texas and Florida. 2 items, comparative form. 3, Wilson's store was always the busiest in town. Out of all of the stores in town, Wilson's store is the busiest, superlative. Of the 2 parks, I like this one better. 2 parks, 2 things, comparative better. This is the worst program I've ever seen. So out of all the programs I've seen, this one is the worst.